Live from beautiful Oriole Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Baltimore, number 31. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in. Number 19. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Off the plate, ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Late with the swing there. What a stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now the first baseman.
Number 26.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, shortstop, number 12.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. 1 up, 1 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the third baseman.
Hey!
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Simeon over to second for one, and that's 2. Back here in Baltimore, top of the second, number 27 now at the plate. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Line drive, base hit right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be.
Runner on the move.
Nope.
Pitch
Outside.
misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Now fly ball to right center. Should have this one. One down. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That clips the corner. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 away down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Oh, that's foul.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's some real power at the plate. Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and No matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Ball in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman. Big-time power. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Ball down.
It's
Yep,
a
that ball
tough
went out.
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
Kurtz stands at first with 1 out. And a good
Ball,
eye
that's
there.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Quick toss to first. Kurtz back in standing. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Good job to fight that one off. In the air to left center. Settles under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, number 10.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first slurve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 19.
Number 19.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball inside.
Foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Inside just missed. Out towards right center field on the move. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Ball, that's out. Yeah.
One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to let it travel a hair more.
And that's in for a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, digging in, number 23.
Left fielder, number 23.
DeGrom back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Seager.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. Ball 1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Oh.
They get the out, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Number 12 digs in now. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled on to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, number 27.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's a ball. What do you got?
Swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Moving under it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Single to right in his first trip.
36.
That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fouled off left side. Quick move to first. Tries to get back and save. Here's 0-1. Snap throw behind the runner. Back safely. One now. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Runner goes again.
Inside,
pitch inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now it's JT Realmuto. First time up was a pop out. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom 4, number 11, getting ready to hit.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch is outside. Ball 2. On the ground. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. Gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, number 25.
And a foul ball. The Mets up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out number 2. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit for the Orioles, picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now time called at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Gets the outside corner with that one. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Number 19.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now, number 23. Gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, number 26.
Down to first. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Now here's the Orioles DH, Liam Hicks. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Second baseman, number 13.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the center fielder cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Chop to third.
Nope.
And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's ball 2.
In the air, right field. Under it. And that's the inning. Top 6. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 12.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, number 27.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That's out to center field. That's out number two. Two down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's 2 for 2.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
That's a ball.
On the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. Well, we go bottom six. Leading off, number 23.
Number 23.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of the hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one at triple digits. Got him swinging.
Up next for the
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And the 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7, number 9 now at the plate. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 42.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Raleigh whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next to the net, catcher, S11.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Marcus Semien, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter,
Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the... Up against it with 2 strikes right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And here is number 13. Fastball for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner on the go. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, number 23. And fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Runner edges away at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied. This one trailing, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! Corey Seager leaves the yard, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
Well, a really rough inning out there.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 1-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's towards center, under it. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 19. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one in the air right field. And that is foul. That one lifted to left. In position. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And he swings through that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, right field. Has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, number 25.
Number 25.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out. Front and ripped it into the.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the run for Baltimore, Wyatt Langford getting some more speed on the bases. So they turn to their closer, number 51. There's the strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. A sensational double play. And next for the Orioles, Xavier Edwards. Batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's in. Ball 2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, number 12.
Number 12.
Ball 1.
And it's even up.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And now 1 and 2. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, right fielder, number 27.
Now on the bump, Matt Brash. He's into the game with the bases empty. Brash is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Going 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Here's the center fielder. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Ball, 10.
Got it. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, but they turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.